What up, guys? My name is Kong, and today I'm going to be talking about Blade of the Immortals. And this movie is the movie is based on an anime movie or an anime movie. I saw this on Amazon Prime. I was intrigued just by the picture. I'm a big fan of the samurai. I'm a big fan of Japanese. The cultures, the cars, the cultures, the architectural design of the houses, the samurai code, all of that. I love the Japanese cultures and what they, their just their cultures. So I decided to give it a shot and watch it. What this movie is really about. This movie is essentially about an old samurai who had sort of turned on his master command to kill somebody else, because of what his master think that it was corrupted. So he had to do something. He had to make a decision, and that's what the movie starts. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. I like the movie overall. I like the movie. I like everything about this movie. It's such a good movie. So let me just delve into it. I like the main guy who play Manji. Manji. The main guy, he played Manji so good. He's very he's not cocky. He's very just. He know himself. He know what he's capable of. He know what he can do. He can't do. He's flawed. He's not a perfect samurai or a perfect killer, and he is blinded by his ego, his confidence, and that's what I like about this character. He is blind. He's not a perfect samurai. He's not. He's not perfect. He does take blows. He does get cut. So I like this a lot. I like the fighting here. It's bloody, it's gory, but it's very visceral, and it kind of gives you a glimpse how it would be in feudal Japan when you are the only one and you're fighting 100 guys, and you're just cutting down guys. You're just fighting for your life, and I like that. It's very visceral, really raw, and it's bloody. Despite of the bloodiness, you can tell that this actor, is really trying, and you could tell that he's fighting for his life. I mean, I know it's just acting, but he really put effort into it. You can tell that he exhibit the character, he lived the character, he fight like the character, he breathe like a character, he talk like the character. So that's why I like the character a lot. The aesthetic. It's very, really unique, very feudal Japan. I love that a lot. The clothing that he wears, some of the villain that he fight, even the mini villain, I feel like they were really interesting characters. Such a short span, just as in a small fight, you learn so much about those characters, those villains, that you enjoy the fight. You enjoy the character more than the fight itself, because that's what it should be about, the character, not the fight, not the blood or the gore, but about the dialogue between those two characters. That's what I like about this a lot. That's what I like. I love the main villain, and I like how smart our main character is. What else did I like? I like the story, how it progressed, how it unfolds. You really don't know what's going on in the movies until you sort of picked up until toward the end, and you find out, oh wow, this is what happened, and you kind of understand, and I like that. I like when I watch a movie when I don't know what's going on, and I'm only going along for the ride. I'm there with the characters, but I don't know what's going on, and I'm experiencing it for the first time. I'm watching this movie for the first time, and I'm living, breathing with the characters, and that's what I want from movies. Despite of its goriness, bloody, all of that. Even if it's not bloody gory, I want to have that same experience that our main characters is going through. So this way, I sort of understand what they're experiencing, what the director want us to experience as the audience. What else? I love the ending. There are some subtle humor in here. There's only 2, 3 humor, a funny moment, not funny, but they're funny moment in here, and that's okay. There's some comedic relief, a funny scene is fine. What else? The way that it is shot is really it's good. Most of the movie is really well shot. It's very true to the anime, but in such in a contained movie, and I'm surprised that this director was able to pull it off, telling everything in a movie, to be able to tell a story in like a 2-hour movie of everything that happened in the anime shows. I like that. Kudos to the directors and the writers and the scripts and the set piece and the set designers. So I just love the whole movies in general. What I don't like about this movie is there's certain scene I don't like. There's a scene with the girl with the spear with the knife. There's a scene where she kind of stopped fighting, and it kind of pulled me back. Like, I thought we were in this fight to the death, but you sort of understand that she. You sort of understand that people in general are genuinely good people. Generally good people, and this movie really addresses that. Who do I kill? Do I decide who to kill, or do you decide who to kill? And this movie really addresses that. So I sort of understand why this main character really paused. But that's just me as a movie critic, and I'm really a critical person to really reviewing. But now when I think about it, it's like I sort of understand her point of view. That just like she wanted to live a normal life, she wanted to live a peaceful life, and I understand that now when I think about it. The really drawback in this movie is I wish Machi or Rin, our the little girl who hired Manji as her bodyguard, I wish we got to see more of her growth, her progression to learning the samurai way, not samurai way, or to learn the way of the different weapon from Manji. That would have been really cool. I thought that would have been great. I thought that the director could take a different route with this, take a little bit more liberty with this, to really her becoming, eventually becoming a full woman. Not in a woman because she's only 16 at the time. Maybe as a woman as a young girl handling weapon and being able to dispose of older men who is trying to kill her or essentially rape other women. And this movie is hard to watch, so just keep in mind. So I wish she had that progression shown to us. You can tell that she does learn some sword fight, but I wish we got to see her fight a little bit more against these older guys, as an older samurai, well trained, because she is trained under Manji, who have years of experience fighting. So that would have been much sweeter when she got the chance to maybe actually, when after Manji beat him to beat the main guy to a pulp, she he did handle her through the knife, and I wish that she would have fight the guy one-on-one and actually take him out. That would have been a more not heroic, but more a relief, because her whole goal is to give revenge, and she wanted to do that, and she did, but it wasn't quite earned, wasn't quite the way I would want it. As I was the director, I would want the character to grow and to be able to stand on her own, to stand on her own as a woman, a woman of practice, a woman of a standard, a woman of principles. That was I would want, because Manji had principles. There is a scene where she literally, started taking her off, and he stand up, he like, no. He's like, you're only 16, and I'm like, oh man, and you could tell that Manji got principle, he had moral, he had honor. The way he go about is a little different, but he does have standard moral honors. So I wish our main character was a little bit more developed, but that's despite of that. The movie overall was entertaining, was fun, it was very deep, it was bloody, it was gory, but it was all of that that Hollywood or even Japan don't want you to see. Is that when people fight in feudal Japan with swords, people get cut up. So I like that it doesn't shy from that. It really shows how it happened, how it goes down, and what happened to women who are not trained in the art of defense. And so I really like the movie, and they really talked. There's a lot of good messages in this movie, and that's why I like this movie. This director did a really wonderful job of making a 2-hour movie about the anime, so I liked it a lot. So guys, what was the rating I give this movie? I give it a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed this movie so much. I thought it was really good. It was deep, it was entertaining, it was somber, it was real, it was sad, it was a lot of emotion in this movie, and a lot of Japanese movies don't quite do this for you. For me at least, they don't quite execute it the same emotion that some of their counterpart can do, such as Hollywood can really achieve that sort of great filmmaking, great storytelling, great emotion, great storytelling, and this is one of them. And this director took material from the anime, put it in the movie, and was able to convey everything to tell the story with all this gory craziness, blood, all the fight, but they still have the sense of humanity in these movies, and it's able to capture all of that in this movie. That's why this movie deserves it. 9 out of 10. I highly recommend you guys watch this movie on Amazon Prime. It's called Blade of the Immortal. Blade of the Immortal on Amazon Prime. Go watch it, guys. You will enjoy this. It's a good movie. It's a long movie, but it's a good movie. You will enjoy it for its content, for its for the main character's journey, what he had to go through, what he had to learn as an individual. It's a good movie. It is a hard movie to watch, especially for if you are a woman. It is hard to watch. Even for me, it's hard to watch. Even the blood and the gore, it's just hard to watch. And just keep in mind that it is hard to watch. There are certain scenes that it is hard to watch. So bear in mind with that. But overall, it is good. It's about a man's journey and his caring for another person, what it is mean to live. So guys, check it out on Amazon Prime. You won't regret watching this movie. 9 out of 10. Anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Thank you, and take care, guys. Bye-bye.